Good morning guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new around here, my name's Danielle and I'm an Essex based mum of one to a little boy named Leo who's 2.5, almost 3. Today's one is like my Amazon best buys over the past couple of years. I just thought I would share some of my favourites that I've brought. Yeah, so it's a bit of a mixture, to be honest, just a bit of here, you know, a bit of everything, because I mean that's kind of Amazon, isn't it? Hi Leo, do you want to come and join me? Come and sit on mummy's lap, you can help me. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to share is something that I don't know, I couldn't pass. I'm a dental nurse, if you didn't know. I'm a qualified nurse. I work at private practice in Chelmsford and I love my job, and yeah, couldn't not mention this one. Now normally at work we would always recommend Boots. That's always been like the go-to for years. They're always really good at providing offers on electric toothbrushes. It's especially Oral-B, like in particular Oral-B, that we do really like. There was an offer that I saw in there last year for 2 Oral-B toothbrushes. I'm not going to show them too close because they obviously aren't used. It was like a pink and a black one. It's the Oral-B Pro 2, which is a really good, highly recommended toothbrush from dental nurses, dental professionals, dental hygienists. We all seem to really like that one. It's got like the pressure sense on it, so it lights up if you are brushing too heavy, too rough. And it's also got the 2-minute timer on it, so you can mindlessly kind of brush, if you get what I mean, and not have to worry about timing or anything like that. It will just buzz and let you know when your 2 minutes are up. They did an offer for 2 and it was under £50, which is really good for those, because I think normally you pay about £40 for one. So yeah, if I can find that offer, I will link it below. Doctor's dentist. Crazy boy. The next one I wanted to share is actually a breastfeeding related one, because I just found this.
You're a funny boy.
You're a funny boy.
You're a funny boy. You're a funny boy.
Yes, you are.
That's a boy.
Yes, it's you. It's a breastfeeding related one. I found this really helpful, and because it was on Amazon, obviously most of us have got Amazon Prime. When I was breastfeeding at the start and finding it really hard, having a massive letdown on the other side, I saw this got recommended on a few different breastfeeding forums that I'm on. I don't breastfeed anymore, but I will definitely use this again in the future if we do have another child. It's the Nature Bond. You can also get a hacker, so you can use this from as soon as your milk comes in. It just suctions. Let mummy hold it a minute. Could you just hold this little pink flower for me? This suctions onto the boob on the opposite side that you're feeding and just catches the letdown. And in the early days, no, I did used to catch quite a lot, which would be enough for me to do a feed in the evening. My husband to do it in a bottle. No, get off, mister. Be kind. Ready? The next one you can help me hold, okay? Now the next one has got to be one of our favourites since becoming a mum of someone that's weaned onto solids for sure, and then having some really nice breakfast and healthy snacks. And they are silicone trays. Now most recently I bought the muffin one and it's been an absolute game changer. We make muffins every single week, like some nice healthy ones. And I've been using these. It just saves you having to use the paper ones, and sometimes when you haven't got a lot of fat in the muffin, they can stick to the paper cases, which is a little bit annoying. And this one is the donut one, which is really, really helpful. And then we've also got the waffle one. You know, like when you make the banana pancake mix, which most of you probably know, like the bits like banana, oats, egg. Yeah, you can literally put them into these and put them in the oven and bake them. So they're like another healthy alternative. Looks a little bit different, looks a little bit cool, and a little bit different in texture. So yeah. So Leo's really enjoyed these, and we've made lots of different creations with those. They've been really, really nice. The next one I wanted to share was this Dinosaur search and find book. Now we've ended up getting like the whole series that are on the back because we just keep ordering them. But Leo's absolutely loved these. He got this one when he was about 1, I think. And then we have more recently ordered the others. But you've really enjoyed these, haven't you? They're really, really good. And then a book that Mummy's really, really loved and has found it quite a good price, to be honest, on Amazon, was the White Company Neutral Home, the White and Neutral Home coffee table book. I absolutely love this book. I've really taken lots of inspiration from it. I will just pick it up from time to time and sit in the evening and kind of look through it, just because I really enjoy the visual aspect of a coffee table book. I do really like those. And the next thing, something that's very new for us, because we've just had the outside of our house painted. We don't actually have a letterbox, so we have got a wall-mounted post box. and we're really enjoying that. that looks really nice as well. I think it looks lovely. It looks very aesthetic.
I need a flower.
Yeah. And then, yeah, it's really obviously practical as well. The next thing I wanted to share, yeah, we'll get you a flower when we go outside. The next thing that we got, yeah, you can hold this flower. The next thing that I bought is the laundry and like medical first aid little boxes that go in my kitchen. Again, I really like the aesthetics of these, and I always just find if somebody, well, even for us really, you know what, I mean, I don't want to sound like stereotypical or anything, but my husband is always asking where things are, even though he lives in this house and things all have a place. It drives me insane. Don't put it in your mouth, please. Just licking. That's it. So yeah, having that labelled, like I'm talking about the first aid box in particular, if anyone was here looking after Leo, like babysitting, and they needed to find like some Calpol or some medication or anything, plasters, they're quite easily visible. What are you doing? Yes, I really like those. In our laundry one, we don't actually keep powder because we don't use powder, but I keep everything in there such as colour catchers, stain remover, a stain remover block, tumble dryer sheets, all that kind of stuff. It all fits in there really, really nicely, so it keeps it all together. So yeah, that's worked really well for us. And then something else that I wanted to finish on, which is probably one of my favourites as well, are the magnetic eyelashes from QL. I've worked with QL in the past. They've kindly gifted me a few boxes now of the magnetic eyelashes. However, I have repurchased for friends and family because they're all obsessed now. So they're really lovely. So the ones I'm wearing now are from a new box that I've got. So I'll insert some footage of that now. But yeah, they're absolutely lovely. I really do highly rate them. Like today, I'm really hormonal. I've broken out loads. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to get up. I'm going to put on a nice dress, do some makeup and put on some lashes and just try and make myself feel better. So yeah, hopefully that will work. Well, that's it, guys. That's everything that I wanted to share. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd love it if you give it a big thumbs up. And I would really, really love it if you'd stick around and subscribe.
Flower up.
Flower up.
Kappa.
Yeah. Do you know, you're literally waving around a breast pump, Leo, so I'll be sure to show you this when you're 18. Bye, guys.
I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating.